Imagine that your beliefs were written on your clothes. Imagine that everyone could see what you believed in, or thought that they could. Now imagine that you lived in a country where everyone shared your beliefs. You all wore the same uniform. How comfortable would you be holding or practicing your beliefs? Now imagine that you lived in a country where you were a minority. Your beliefs were not only different, but negatively evaluated by others. How comfortable would you be now?
Is anybody out there?
For members of visible minority religions, this is their everyday reality. But the religiosity research doesn't tell this story. Most research on religiosity says that it can improve your well-being, make you kinder, less aggressive, help you control your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, and even help you do better in school. But most of this research has been done with people who had the same religion as the majority of their country. This means that even though religiosity has a positive impact in majority contexts, we don't know much about how religiosity impacts the lives of members of minority faiths. For adolescents who belong to a minority faith, and especially a visible minority faith, these experiences can be key in shaping their identities and adjustment. My research on adolescent religiosity in one particular religious minority group in Canada, Muslims, would be a first step in answering how religiosity impacts the lives of minorities. In theory, religiosity as a minority could go a few ways. 1. Minorities could feel embarrassed, less comfortable, and religiosity could have a less positive impact on them than it does in majorities, in areas like kindness, self-control, and so on. 2. Religiosity could have the same impact on minorities as it does in majorities. Or 3. Religiosity could have a more positive impact on minorities than it does in majorities. Minorities could develop a stronger sense of their identity and become less influenced by things like peer pressure. I plan to ask 200 Canadian Muslim youth, ages 15 to 18, and their parents about the youth's religiosity and other factors, like their ability to control themselves, that may be important in understanding how religiosity works in minorities in Canada. This SSHRC-funded research is important because by 2036, it is estimated that the number of visible minorities and members of all minority faiths in Canada will approximately double. In Canada, there is no mandatory uniform, and many of us hold different beliefs and practice different things. Understanding how something as influential as religiosity plays out here can contribute to the well-being of minorities in Canada and to the future of our Canadian mosaic.
But still I rise, but still